Willacy County's top cop says his deputies are nearing their breaking point. He says his budget has not increased in several years and the work is just piling up.
Channel 5's Daisy Martinez spoke with him about that. She has a story.
Willacy County Sheriff Larry Spence says things are getting difficult at his department.
We're still on top of things, but we're treading water.
Sheriff Spence says right now his deputies are overwhelmed. They're not just patrolling the streets and responding to calls for help. They are transporting inmates to and from court, watching over them 24/7 while at hospitals and helping with investigations. Due to medical reasons, right now Sheriff Spence is down to just one investigator.
He's got about 40 cases pending that he's working on, trying to wrap up and follow up on different leads and get statements in and all this kind of stuff that needs to be done.
Spence says he'd like to get back the 4 positions he lost when the Immigration Detention Center closed down. He says while there's many grants out there to help with equipment and overtime, there's not many that help pay for manpower. Spence says not having enough people creates a snowball of problems.
If you only got so many personnel, you know, they can only work so much overtime before they wear themselves out. And then they're not available for the regular shift because they're too tired. We got a good bunch of people right now, and I sure would hate to lose some that get tired of it and say, well, you know, why am I beating myself up for this?
Willacy County Judge Aurelio Guerra says right now there is no budget to expand in any department. He says commissioners have to go back to functioning as they did before the Immigration Detention Center boosted their revenues.
And one of the things that we came up with, and I think it has worked pretty well, is to acknowledge how many positions were available in 2008 at that time and still be able to have the county function.
He says the county tries to accommodate the sheriff's department with the sheriff's requests as best they can. Repairs at the 1,000-bed Immigration Detention Center has already been completed, Guerra says, and its owner, MTC, is now working to finalize a contract to occupy it with inmates.
Now we're able to put them in our tax base. That will help the county as well as the city.
Guerra says the county is trying to improve morale for employees. County commissioners will be rewarding employees with $60 for each year they have worked for the county at the end of this year. In Willacy County, Daisy Martinez, Channel 5 News at 6.